what is prematurely aging you and robbing you of your vitality and energy? Hi, my name's Lawana Haney, and I'm an anti-aging coach as well as a superfood nutritionist. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into this. What is really speeding up the aging process and robbing you of your vitality and energy? So let's dive in. And if you stick around at the end of the video, I will provide some really cool, valuable tips to slow the aging down and increase your vitality. So let's dive in with, first off, diet. Yes, your diet matters. So what are you eating? If you're eating a lot of processed foods, then that is speeding the aging process up. Sorry guys, but it is. If you're drinking a lot of soft drinks, a lot of sugary foods, like I said, processed foods, that's very difficult for the body to break down, and there's really nothing in it for it to thrive on when it comes to nutritionally. So that is really bogging the system down. Your digestive tract, your liver, your kidneys, and everything is just like bogging it down and putting a lot of processed foods in the system that it doesn't know what to do with, and it's not nourishing the body adequately. So that's number one. Food, your diet, it is a factor in your acceleration of aging and robbing you of your vitality. Okay, number two, hydration. Water. Yes, if you're dehydrated, then that's accelerating aging. Dehydration. Most people are dealing with it and they don't even realize it. You are made mostly of fluid. Your body has got to have water. If you think about a plant, if you never water it, what happens? It becomes very brittle and eventually it dies. Think about it. Same thing with your body. Your brain has mostly water. A lot of, fat, water, there's other things there as well. But there's a lot of fluid in the brain. And if you're dehydrated, the brain's even dehydrated. You can have brain fogs. You can have headaches just from dehydration. I could just do an entire video on hydration and dehydration. But that's number two, is drink your water. Dehydration, it accelerates the aging. You think about it, if you're dehydrated, your skin looks all like a dried plant. You don't have any vitality in your eyes, and your skin's dull. It's suffering from lack of water. All right, let's move on. Number three, exercise. If you're not moving your body, lack of movement, guess what? Accelerates aging. Yeah, your body's made to move, so move it. Yes, if you're not using your body, then the body says, hey, if you don't use your muscles, you got these muscles that if you don't use them, they atrophy. And the body says, okay, he or she's not using the muscles, then, why be strong? Why, that doesn't make sense. But you got to use your body to strengthen the immune system, strengthen your physical body. That's anti-aging. That's slowing the aging process down. So if you do not move your body and if you're not exercising, you're not moving things through, then yes, you're speeding up the aging process there. Okay, all right. And now, the next one is, number four is lack of sleep. Inadequate sleep. That's another area that we don't really think about that accelerates aging. And you can identify with this if you've had a few days of restless sleep, or say you were traveling and you couldn't really get good sleep, or someone kept you awake, or whatever, and that happened for a day or two, then you begin to feel, you can feel that. You feel kind of lethargic, you don't feel that good, because the body it hasn't had time to rest and restore. And if you're constantly waking up at night and not getting solid sleep, it's the same. You don't feel good when you get up in the morning. You still feel tired when you wake up. and that's accelerating the aging. So let's move on. Number 5, stress. Yes, if you're under a lot of stress, that speeds up the aging and it robs you of your vitality and energy. Yes. So if your body is in a fight or flight, that stress mode, then you're expending a lot of energy there that the body could be utilizing for in other areas, if that makes sense. Let's see. So yeah, if you're in that fight or flight, the body's also restricted, and then at night, the mind pops awake and it's running, thinking about things, and you can see where that spills over into the other areas of your sleep. So yeah, stress. And a lot of times, negativity can be associated with stress, and that also wears on your body and your system and your mind. Think about it. If you see someone that's really stressed, you can see it in their face. Yeah, you can see it in their face is just kind of crinkled, and there's not as much vitality there if they're under constant stress. People wear it on their face, and I know you guys can identify with that. So there's the 5 areas that we just went over that do play a part in prematurely aging us and robbing us of our vitality and energy. So if you think about it, all these little areas that I just went over, if you're off in all these areas, guys, think about it. Start making some changes. So here we go. I'm going to get into the tips. Give you some quick tips. Number 1, change your diet up. Begin to eat real foods that's supplying you with nutrients that increases your vitality and energy and helps the body to rejuvenate. So that's anti-aging. Superfoods, great way to go. Full of nutrients. That's why they're called superfoods. They're nutritionally dense. That means the body's getting an adequate amount of nutrients to supply you what you need for every day in your life of this. We live a pretty busy lifestyle, so we actually need more nutrients than we may have needed years ago. So think about that. Look at your diet. Start adding some real foods, superfoods, super tea, things like that. Definitely will slow the aging down and increase your vitality. Big time, guys. Look at your diet. Start making some changes. They can be small. If you're not sure where to start and it seems a little overwhelming, contact me, let me know. And you can also book a free complimentary breakthrough session with me and get started. Oh, what are you waiting on? Okay, now let's move on. We'll get into, where are we? The hydration. Drink your water. Here's just a rule of thumb. Drink 8 ounces 8 times a day. At least. Some people may require more. I require more. My body really, I love to stay hydrated, and I can tell when I'm beginning to get a little dehydrated. You can feel that once you get really in tune to your body. The body needs fluid. You have so much, the body's made of mostly fluid. You've heard that before, like 70-80% fluid. It's kind of hard to wrap our brain around that. But you think about it, everything in our body requires fluid, especially the brain. Sometimes you may have a headache, and it may just be from lack of water. A lot of little health issues that people don't associate it with being dehydrated. So, hydrate. Drink your water, guys. Drink your water. You'll see it in your face. You'll have more vitality and energy and brightness in your face just by staying hydrated. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the next one is the exercise part. Move your body. Like I said, lack of exercise accelerates aging. So if you exercise and move your body, that's slowing the aging down. It's strengthening the body, strengthening the muscles, strengthening your immune system. So yes, and I don't mean go crazy with exercise, but do something daily. Our bodies are made to move. And you want to move fluids and move things through your body. Strengthen the cells, strengthen the muscles. That is anti-aging. So, any type of exercise that you like to do, if it's walking in the park, if it's going to the gym, if it's doing a circuit routine in your backyard or in your basement, whatever, move your body. That's slowing the aging process down, and it will increase your energy. Yeah. Some days if you feel like you've worked all day and you've worked in the office especially and your mind's all stressed and you feel like your energy's drained, go work out. It'll bring your energy, vitality back up. Try it. Okay, now we're going to move to the last thing, not the last thing, number 4, stress. Not stress, excuse me, rest. We'll get to stress in a minute. Rest. Adequate rest is extremely important. Everyone's heard this. Get your beauty sleep. There's something to that. When you get good solid sleep, the body has time to restore and rebuild. And then the next day you feel rested. And you can see it in your face, in your eyes. You have more energy. You have more vitality about you. You can sense it and you can feel that. Okay. So, get your sleep. Go to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe rest a little bit on some time during the day. If you want to take a power nap and you can, take a little power nap. Restore during the day for 10 minutes. So rest is very important for slowing the aging process down because the body needs time to rest, to restore, to rebuild, and replenish. So, all right. Now, next is the stress. Back to the stress. Yes, stress is something that we really seriously want to look at. And if you feel yourself constantly stressed, it's time to reevaluate those things that you're stressing over and think about, do I really want to spend all my time and energy stressing over something, especially if it's out of your control? Don't get me started on that one. But if you are just constantly in this stress mode of worry, guess what? That's robbing you of your vitality and energy. It is. And you can see it in the face. I see it all the time in people when they're stressed out. I can just see it all in their face. And you can too. Their face is kind of crinkled up and their brows kind of, you got that going on, and their attitude too. Yeah, you can tell it a lot of times when people are really stressed, their mood and their attitude's not the best ever, and that's just depleting the energy system and robbing you of your vitality. And also, when the body's in that fight or flight, then yeah, it's restricting and it's pulling more and more nutrients out of your body, because when you're stressed, the body's having to really pull from everywhere to combat that stress. And that's where a lot of health issues begin to happen too, with this chronic stress. And it's a combination of things that can occur when something happens, when we get really sick. But stress is an underlying culprit behind so much that we don't really realize, because we can't just put our finger on it. But I wanted to bring it to your awareness what it does feel like when you're stressed, and that is constantly worrying, waking at night and worrying over things, and the body's in that fight or flight. Those are stress mechanisms that will accelerate aging. So chill out, guys. Take a break from things. Go relax. Go to outside. Be in nature. The best way to de-stress is being in nature. And spring's here now, and it's beautiful. The greens coming out, and that feels great. That's like renewed, and that feels good. So that's a good way to de-stress. Get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather now. And whatever else, massage work, I even do energy work. That's de-stressing and calming the nervous system down. Go out with your friends, your girlfriends, your guy friends, or whatever. Go have a good time. Laughter is another way to de-stress. If you're laughing, you can't be in that stress mode. They don't work together. You're either one or the other. So think about it. Rent a funny movie. Have fun with your kids, your grandkids, or whoever. That's fun. Have some fun. That's de-stressing. That's anti-aging. Laughter is anti-aging. Laughter increases your immune system and slows the aging down. We need to laugh and have fun. So, all right. There we go, guys. There was your 5 tips and 5. I know I covered a lot in this video. I could spend an entire 30 minutes or so doing a video just on one of these topics. But I wanted to give you guys just a broad overview of what's accelerating your aging and then what you can do to slow the aging down, live an anti-aging lifestyle, and have your vitality and energy that you deserve and you can have. So, all right. So if anyone has any questions, please post below. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Please share my videos and please like my YouTube channel. That's so cool. I have a channel now. All right. Everyone have a vibrant day, and look for my videos next week. Every Saturday I'll be posting new videos, and look forward to it. So everyone have a wonderful, vibrant day.